Okay, perfect. So, welcome to Magic Mushrooms Mead, a pre-recorded episode. We're missing a couple people tomorrow, so we decided to pre-record today. This is episode 46, 47? I can't even remember now. Let me check here. No, I don't want to log back into that. It's 40 whatever. You'll see on the the name of the episode. And let's also take a look and see what the name of this is.
Standing in front of the fridge.
It's 47.
This is going to be called Errands and Invitations.
Standing in front of the fridge.
So,
That's what you think.
are you gonna fuck up my plans again and make me
would
change the
never.
name?
Yeah, we're gonna change it to standing in front of the fridge. Just talk about food all section.
So looping, and let's go with otherworldly, and then we will pause our friends at Whitebat Audio as our friends at Tabletop RPG Music get started. So previously on, yes, my microphone is going. Previously on Magic Mushrooms Mead, the group, dealt with the death of started dealing with the death of their friend, Hey Mitch, the skeleton turned hobgoblin, turned dead hobgoblin, thanks to a grave hag. The group finished ransacking the townhouse, went into the basement and killed the morgue that had been sequestered down there, and then headed out to meet up with Berlin and Lord Zithny. And I actually forgot, because you killed her, you get some points. Biology lessons, down to the bottom. So
Disney would definitely teach us biology lessons. You know what I'm
Better
saying.
than the Zithny.
No, it is A Night with Lord Zithny. Is this where it says? At the end. Well, it says somewhere, and you guys get some stuff with the celebrants. Yes. Oh, faction reputation, right there. I was looking everywhere for it. So, in the subsystems, reputation, celebrants, you get 3 more, which makes you liked by the celebrants, and you lose 1 by the Export Guild, but you're still liked by them because you didn't deliver Nathnelma alive. So the group decided that they're going to talk to Hey Mitch, take him to the Temple to Urgathoa to have a chat and see if he would like to be raised again as undead. And they also discussed
Come on.
quite a few things. Discussed how the God's Reign happened, who was able to kill the God of War. They discussed some possible mercenaries if Mitch doesn't come back, and discussed having a bit of a chat with Vilnethna, the high priestess at the temple to Urgathoa. So that's where we're picking up. You guys were heading there before resting, is what you told me before. But if you did want to rest, you can.
Wait,
What? No, I'm
no,
pretty sure
we were gonna rest.
Oh, you were
first.
gonna rest first.
We weren't
Yeah.
going
Good.
to Vilnithna yet. We were going to get. Zithny said one of his people would be able to speak with dead.
Oh yes, that would be Virani.
We wanted to go to Vilnithna to try to sort of follow up on a lead of like, what the fuck's this Shadow Ash? bullshit?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're
Which I'm
going
pretty sure we
to
were doing the next
do-
morning because it was like 10
Yeah.
o'clock at night when.
Yeah.
So what is that spell called?
Talking corpse.
Talking Corpse. Awesome. Look at you understand remembering shit that I don't.
No. That's because I'm actively going through the list.
Oh, all right.
I mean, maybe that's something you want to pick up, eh?
I mean, I
Okay.
could. I'm still having trouble dragging my
Um,
other spell over. I could just pick that instead.
So he probably won't resist answering. And just like Speak with Dead, 3 questions. So you can ask him 3 questions.
Does it have to be yes or no? That's not what I'm asking him, by the way.
Yeah, right. And he goes, no.
It does not say that it has to be yes or no.
Okay.
Says it can't lie to you though.
It can, yeah, if it wants to.
I don't think he would lie to us here.
I mean,
Should
what
we
do you guys
just
don't
ask
think you-
him if he wants us to try bring him back to life, or if he wants to rest?
Ask him if he just wants to continue adventuring with us or if he wants to rest.
Yeah,
Simple
That's a
question.
good question. Yeah.
Okay.
Simple as.
Mitch will respond highs or lows.
Yeah, guess what? So highs or lows?
Highs.
Hi.
Always highs.
And what does highs mean? If it's highs, what is that?
Yeah, if he wants to come back.
If we're right, he wants to come back. So if it's
Okay.
highs, he wants to come back, I guess.
He says, I've lived 2 lives, but only
I'm tired.
remember
boss.
one. Think it's time for me to rest.
Wrong answer.
Lows.
Mitch, you're coming back.
All right. Well,
That's pretty.
Let him be.
Yeah.
I guess the other question. I mean, should we just ask him if he had any hidden shit?
Yeah, so ask him if he
Where
wants to
did
be-
you hide the gold?
Where any hidden stuff and like any last requests, I guess. We want to ask. him
Bury
this.
me with all my treasure. You can't take any.
Yeah, right. That makes sense. Where would said treasure be? No.
He's
I mean,
basically been living with the clothes on his back, so
yeah.
yeah.
Don't worry, not we'll bury him. No problem.
Which one of us was your favorite? Should we ask him that?
Yeah, do it. That's a great
Does
question.
anyone else have a better question?
I think we learned what we needed to learn from him.
Yeah.
We,
Do
we,
you
Alright.
want to come back or not?
You could ask him what
Cool.
it's like on the other side.
You know what? I'll ask him.
Who's your favorite?
Yeah.
What was your favorite memory adventuring with us?
Ooh.
Give it some actual good story.
He says, I don't remember my first life, so it was definitely getting shit-faced just a couple days ago.
Well,
That's a solid.
glad we could do that for you.
Yeah, but is that your favorite memory? Because how do you really remember that?
Do you remember? Favorite
I would answer, but I'm...
Yeah.
Alright,
Cool.
so...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he had any loot to take off of him.
well,
Or
I'm
shield
gonna
or something.
drop all of his stuff into the party
Party stash.
stash.
Bury him with Ramsey. I forget
Okay.
where we buried Ramsey.
Yeah.
In the,
I think it was the gutter in front of the mansion.
no, there was.
There is actually a graveyard in front of the mansion.
Yeah.
Is that I can't remember. We did get Ramsey all the way back home, right? Or did
I
we
was-
bury
Yep.
him at the
I
head?
was shards
Yeah,
of
okay.
bone by the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Who was this Ramsey character?
God, one of the guys that died before. Don't worry about it. We've
Just
only
some
gone through a
idiot.
couple
Got
people
eaten
so
by a
far.
house.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so
The
I'm
irony.
going to
True.
export Mitch, and then
Goodbye.
delete Mitch.
Rip.
Okay, so when it comes to the mercs, you were talking about one of the healers, unless you do want to go with one of the others. But we've got 2 healers. They're both clerics. One is a cloistered cleric, so stand back and heal from afar. The other is a war cleric with a big fuck off greatsword.
I would say war cleric or a tank.
Yeah, that's war cleric, and then I think Mark Hand and Handsome Tom are both tanks.
Can I see their pictures again? I don't remember
Well,
from
we
last
don't
time.
want to see handsome Tom.
Not handsome Tom. Keep
Not
that guy
Handsome
off.
Tom, you're sure? You don't. How can you not love this face?
Love it.
Ah,
Get out of here.
horrible.
So Mark Hand, the inventor with a
Oh, yeah.
giant wrench.
Inventor, you say?
Inventor. Verani, the cloistered cleric, a duskwalker. And then Olok, a Dromar war cleric.
See, I like that guy. He
I'm
may
down
be an
forever.
orc, but he seems alright.
What do you think,
Alrighty.
Johnny?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. He's going into your followers.
War cleric sounds good. Which one of them helped us speak with Mitch? The
Verani.
cloister cleric? Yeah. Cool.
And now export, delete. Export. Even though you guys aren't ever going to choose Handsome Tom, even if he's the last mercenary left.
I mean, never say never, but probably
Yeah.
never.
You know what? Nott's kind of taken a liking to him, and I think Nott's gonna actually go to him, talk to him behind the scenes, and then Nott's gonna have something to say to you guys with afterwards. He's gonna come up holding Handsome Tom's hand. And say, guys, you know what?
We're
it's been
eloping.
nice. Yeah, we are eloping, but I'm eloping back to the manor. So anytime you want to see me, I'll be back at the manor.
Oh,
I
so
just-
handsome Tom's
I
gonna
think-
be back at the manor now?
Well, with not a dog, yeah.
I guess.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna share a room.
I make
Well-
sure my room's extra locked before we leave.
Right?
No fucking in my bed.
That escalated.
You guys
quickly.
can imagine the sounds that are gonna come out of that place. Please, when you guys
Oh
are coming,
no.
when you guys are
Oh,
coming
no.
to visit,
Can I learn silence?
please, send me a letter first so I can get the place cleaned up.
I recommend banish.
And with that, Nott's actually gonna take off. He's gonna go back to the manor.
Okay.
We're all going back
Yep,
to the manor.
You guys can,
We can go together.
Go together.
It must be the
And
honeymoon.
did you want
No,
to?
it's already. He's already running away.
They're going on a
getting the hell
honeymoon.
out of there.
Yeah.
We start making out and we roll into the ditch right now. You guys can walk past us.
Are you guys going to talk to Vilnithna first?
Yes.
That makes sense. Also, did
Okay.
we finish talking to like Zithny and all that?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Cool. Then yeah, to Vilnithna.
Alrighty. Okay. So
Before we go there, what's our angle with her? Are we? We never discuss how we're gonna act beforehand. I think we should. Are
Probably
we
a good idea.
accusing her, or are we just trying to get information?
I mean, she didn't decline to provide the shadow ash. She just said she couldn't get it in the quantities that they wanted.
Right.
So, you know,
So Jacques Hughes.
I mean, we can start with, wait, no. It was pretty obvious that she was a hag, right?
not obvious to people who don't know hags.
Okay.
So
So
other
she-
people didn't, like, her students had no idea she was a hag.
Yeah, see. So, we can't just assume that she knew that she was a hag and supplying this ingredient to a hag.
So we could ask what
What shadow ash-
is used for and where she would procure it.
Yeah. And then, depending on that answer, can depend if we want to treat the witness as hostile or not,
All right.
is my opinion.
Let's head over there then.
Okay. Do you guys want to rest
I'm
first?
not here right now, so.
Is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
coming with
yeah,
or
like
no?
This would have been the day
After.
Right.
the day after.
So definitely hit rest. So rest for the night and daily prep if you need.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Also,
and is not coming with us.
Nope.
Because we're still technically in the other
Let's go
city and
back.
haven't returned to.
You haven't
Here, yeah.
returned yet. It's just the next day.
While we rest.
By the way, before Not leaves, he is going to give the book for the Mystic Carriage to somebody, so they can do the Mystic Carriage. Because otherwise, you will not have a Mystic Carriage thing. I don't actually have the book anymore. I think I put it away somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where it went.
That actually do it.
But, and then being a ritual, so.
Who would be casting that ritual?
Can I do it? I think I can do it, right?
It's Arcana or Occultism.
Okay, yeah, I can do it.
Okay. And
And then who's the secondary? What does it need for secondary stuff?
crafting
Secondary
or
is
driving.
I'm untrained in both.
Who knew driving was even?
I'm craft. I can do crafting.
I think you can't do both.
You can't do
You
both.
can't.
Yeah.
Can't do both.
No.
One of them's
Uh-oh.
occultism. I can do occultism.
Arcana
Yeah,
or
we can-
Occultism expert.
I'm expert occultism.
Perfect.
Ooh. Am I
Yeah, you
only
can
trained
do
in
it.
occultism? What the hell?
Well, sorry, bud.
Yeah.
We can't all be studs.
Yeah. Nah, I should have rebuilt some other things when Momonga didn't do anything.
I mean, if you do want to retrain, it's 1 week during downtime.
Okay, yeah. Now I'll add that to my list of things I'm doing.
Okay.
So we're headed to
Yep.
Vilnithna.
So once you have done your rest for the night, looks like Lyra and John have Mabanga.
Let me do that. Oh yeah. On that, could you give me that spell? I can't I don't know what's going on.
I dragged it
found the
into
one-
Mystic Carriage or
No.
another one?
Remove curse.
Remove curse. Why is
I
it not
cannot
letting
find
me...
it. I don't know what's going on. The Foundry is mad at me.
Because remove curse is not a spell anymore, so let's see what the new
new
version
equivalent is.
is.
Fair. That's what I get for looking at the wrong list.
Remove
Or the
curse
list.
is cleanse affliction.
Cleanse affection. Okay. See if I can't find that. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Rest
Okay, so you head over there, and she's there. She's not preaching, but she's outside helping, or not outside, but in the temple area, helping congregants.
I mean, who wants to lead this charge? Who's good at
Question.
speaking? We lost our boy
All
Not.
you guys are.
Ugh.
I'm good at deception.
I mean, I can.
I'm trained
Talk
in
a little.
deception.
We'll run it.
It's not my favorite activity, but
I have the journal.
Okay.
Alright.
So I guess we'll approach her as a group, or do you want to approach her separately?
A group.
Okay.
I think makes sense.
So we'll walk up to Vilnitha.
Okay.
Let her finish the conversation that she's having or whatever she's doing. You know, be respectful about it.
Yeah.
And mention to her once we get her attention. Well, we had some questions for you if you have the time of day to spare for us.
Of course. How can I help you?
We stumbled across some information, and it was mentioned that you know how to procure something called shadow ash. We're not familiar with the substance, and we're hoping that you could give us some information on it.
Shadow ash. It's a dangerous substance. It causes quite severe respiratory problems when inhaled. It's not really used for much that I know of. Some arcanists may use it for their spells.
As like a reagent for their spells?
Typically,
Or-
some like to use. I know that some arcanists, particularly occultists, like to use special substances for enhancing their spells. An occultist would definitely like something like Shadow Ash coming from Shadow Absalom in the Netherworld.
So it's not even really obtainable very commonly on this plane then.
No, it would be analogous to bone ash here, but it's procured through the cremation of animals and other magical creatures from the nether realm.
Is it something that is used to generically amplify things, or is it used for specific spells?
That I
Detect-
wouldn't be able to answer. As I said, occultists like to use special things, especially,
Right.
you know, the odd sort of things to enhance their spells. An arcanist would use guano to cast a stronger fireball. An occultist would use shadow ash, possibly for some sort of shadow spell.
Has anyone come to you about Shadow Ash recently? In the past weeks, months, however long.
No, if they have, I don't remember.
In sense motive.
Roll me a sense motive.
I mean, we're pretty sure she's bullshitting. Or sense motive here.
How long was what's her nuts in the city for though? She was visiting professor and she was lecturing for quite some time, wasn't she?
About a month.
Okay.
She is bullshitting.
If someone were to have come up to you and ask for it, and you were so inclined, how might you acquire some shadow ash, you yourself?
Myself, I would see if I could commune with a priest or priestess of Ergathoa in the Netherrealm. There are just as many as there are here. In fact, probably more. Undeath is pretty common throughout the Netherrealm, as opposed to mostly just Geb and that other country that the name is escaping me at this moment.
What do you guys think? Do I need to roll another sense motive on that to see if she's lying about that?
I would say yes.
Okay. She lied to me once. I mean, now I'm wondering how much is going to be lies.
So that seems pretty truthful. Doesn't seem like she was trying to hide anything at the very least.
Right. This is a place at the temple to Pharasma?
Ergathoa.
Ergathoa. Like, she's a follower of Ergathoa. Which
yeah.
means, like, if it was Pharasma, then she wouldn't want people to come back to life, but let's see. Should we show her the journal, lads?
May as well. Like she's clearly trying to dodge this.
Yeah, we're just out in the open right now, right?
Yeah, but people see that you're talking to her, so they're giving you lots of space.
Right. Is there perhaps somewhere you'd like to speak a little bit more privately? We have something we need to show you that I don't want you to lie to me anymore.
Bold strategy.
Oh.
I suppose you're talking about Nathnelma then?
Yes, that would be correct. And I don't want to make it awkward for you having to speak in front of people. We're trying to follow a lead, that's all.
Well, I don't have much to give you on that then. All I know is a woman asked me for some shadow ash. She wanted to remain anonymous.
She didn't say why?
No, but she was obviously a hag and the sort to cast occult spells. I assume that's what it was for.
Yeah.
What quantity did she ask for?
Oh, so much. She wanted so much.
How much does the average caster normally ask for it? Like, did she ask for just an obscene amount?
Are we talking like
obscene.
100x what would be normal?
We're talking we would have to kill an entire city and cremate them in order to get enough shadow ash for her. And that is a lot.
Look the group. Yep, that tracks for what we have our suspicions about. Well,
Was this before or after the god died that she came to?
Before.
Anyone else have any questions? I mean, there's a bunch of threads going on in my head, but it's all speculation now.
Start tying them together. Figure it out.
can't always blame the actions of the supplier or the supplier or can't blame the
requester.
supplier for the actions of the consumer.
Yeah.
Or the customer. We're out in the open, right?
Ish,
Yeah,
yeah.
she
So-
didn't take us back.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I'll be nice.
Uh-oh.
Well, your god is not mine. We appreciate your hospitality in these times, and I will hand her 3 gold pieces as a tithe to the church.
She says, "Thank you. This will go towards those suffering from the god's reign."
If
And-
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and to support those that were lost in that attack.
Yes, of course.
If we were to request even a small sample of shadow ash, how quickly would you be able to procure it?
Possibly a day or two.
Do you guys think it's worth waiting around a day or two just to have a sample so we know what we're working with?
In your head, you
Would it
hear
be-
Knott's voice say yes.
Because I forget when we told Berlin about shadow ash. Did she know what it was at all?
No.
So it might be useful for her to be able to get a lead on too.
Mm-hmm.
How much would it cost for? I don't know what's a what's a reasonable amount.
If you're
For,
looking
like,
for
a
a
vial of it.
sample, you'd probably be looking at like a gram.
A gram.
Um,
And how much would it be for a gram?
she says about 10 gold should suffice. That is I'm not keeping any for myself. That is directly to the cost, as it were.
I slide her 15.
Okay. Thank you for the tithe. For those lost in the attack.
For those lost in the attack, and I'll remove 15 gold for myself.
Alright.
We'll come back in a day, 2 days.
Yeah. In a couple days, she is able to procure you some. Probably the same day that Berlin's ready to leave. So, yeah. Any one of you can add under probably equipment a sample of shadow ash.
And how do
can add
you
that.
use shadow ash? Do you like bust it up and how exactly
It's a-
do you use it?
It's already a
It's
powder.
a powder.
It's
It's
kind of a chunky powder.
Yeah, that's why you bust it up a little bit and you kind of break it up, put it into lines.
Snort it. Yeah. I feel so powerful.
I was watching a YouTube video where a guy was using bone ash for
For snorting?
restoring a mammoth tusk,
Oh,
and
wow.
he definitely did a joke like that where he put it into lines and then into his thing of resin.
He knew what he was doing.
Other,
Yeah.
All right.
he had his other
Is
lines
there-
a little further away.
Yeah. Don't mix them up.
That'd be embarrassing.
Is there anything else we need to do in? I forget.
Yulid.
Yulid. I don't think there's anything on my end.
Don't think so.
Manga, dirt.
Nope. I'm good here.
All right.
Okay.
To Geb. I mean to Great Urge.
To Great Urge. So you guys head back to Great Urge.
Do we need a roll for carriages or?
I'll say no.
that?
Like she's
Yeah.
got carriages as well, so.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Cool.
Why can I not turn off the bloody thing? That's what that is. So, yeah, you're getting over the months. You're getting messages of gratitude, thank you trinkets, all from Northern Geb, of people who know what you've done, getting rid of the grave claw, and people are happy. So what we were looking at was doing a couple things to craft. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mamanga, on your crafting tab.
Yep.
So we need to add a project, but I'm gonna have to add the which one were you doing? Both shock and size changing?
Vera would appreciate it.
Sure. So, well, basically,
How much?
yeah,
how much do I
time?
need to give you? Oh.
Well, it's so I'm trying to like invent these, right?
Yes, if you're inventing, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
half, right?
Right.
Okay, so one is 500 and the other is
350.
350.
So 250 plus 175.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 425 is what I need to give you.
Yep.
Oh,
That's the supplies needed.
I will remove 425 for myself.
Cool. And I will
So,
take that and begin
shock.
to try and get those done. And then also, we'll do those first. But I still I do need to make a Dionysus claw.
Deinonychus claw, yes.
Dionysus
Dino Nugget
yeah.
Claw.
Dino nugget.
Dino Nugget.
I believe my boy John. wanted
so-
one, so you know.
Yeah.
Next to the formula,
I saw
there
Red
is
Dinosaur
a
battle.
tiny little black scroll,
Itty bitty. Yeah, I see.
and that'll add it to your projects.
Cool. All right. So there we are. Pay method. He gave me the coins, so I can just put coins.
You added the coins to yourself, right?
Uh,
Because I can't
no, I
give
should do
coins.
that.
Yeah, you
That's
should
right.
add 425
I should
before
add-
it's
okay,
lost
I like
in the void.
Yeah. Because yeah, I don't have that much, so let me add to this works. Poor Skelly boy. All right, so add
And
coins.
you could select both coin and material trove.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta work and see coins then troves. I guess I gotta look at my.
Yeah. So when you run out of coins, then you start working on your trove.
Okay, so I hit begin. All right, I hit begin project.
Yep. And then the little craft icon in the projects section.
Yeah, craft. Cool. All right. And so if I just put crafting duration, so yeah, so how much time do we have to throw into this?
Oh, you've got 6 months. So
Oh,
if you do a
shit.
week, then a week. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
so yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'll just start
um,
swinging away. So
before you click that, or after you click that, you've got to add the 250 to this. So once you do your roll, we'll add 250 to it as well.
okay. Oh, please. Oh, I gotta put a. Ha! I didn't realize I had to put 0. Okay, so.
I don't know how the I haven't tested this, so I'm not 100% sure.
So, oh, do I have to put the money there and spent? Hold on, I think that's what I had to do. Okay, craft, try that again. Please input a meaningful cost for craft a project. Huh. Okay.
Put a meaningful cost?
Yeah, I think I messed up.
Okay, so when you click the craft button, it comes up and it says remaining materials maximum cost 210. So then you type in 210 space GP.
Oh, space
in spent.
I gotta put the value. Okay.
Right. And then craft project. That should work.
There we go. Okay, craft a product. Here's the roll. And
oh no, natural 1.
Foundry is out to get me tonight. What the hell?
Can he re-roll that?
It is actually a something that you can
It's up to you
re-roll
if you want to.
I'm not wasting 200 gold.
That's
You're
what
damn
I
right
was
I'm-
thinking.
You're damn right I'm re-rolling that. Oh, hell no. Alright, let me re-roll. Keep the new result.
Okay, and then you are a master, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be 30, which is still not a crit. So you can then hyper focus, add the value listed for one day because you spent a week. So click deduct 210 from current value.
Okay.
Think that should be what you're doing.
Does hyperfocus do something if he doesn't crit? It says
Wait a
when you
minute.
roll a crit.
Yeah. Requires current value.
Oh, it's a critical success. Okay, so we don't need to do that. I think that went the wrong way.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, deduct doesn't seem right. So you should be at 250 plus 210 would put you at 460.
Yeah.
There we go. And then so in the table, let me find. Hyperfocus has the table. So at level 8, each day is 28, or you could spend a week, which would get you there. I believe if we open this, if the difference between your project's current value and its price is less than the activity's maximum cost, you don't need to roll a crafting check. So if you want to spend a week, then you just need to put in 40 gold and it's done, and you don't need to roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll put in 40 gold.
Okay. So you would deduct 40 now from your gold, and then
take that out.
And then we change this to 500. Confirm.
Huzzah!
And
And during this time, I would be retraining my Catfall and my Tiger Slash.
Okay.
I don't know how long that takes.
Okay, there we go. Finishes. Okay. So that happened. Okay, so what we did wrong there was I told you to deduct manually, but you enter it in there and then it automatically removes the gold from you and completes it.
Yes.
So
Here you go.
you've got shock,
Yay.
and then it would take I think like 8 hours to apply it, so we don't need to roll anything to apply it.
Okay.
And then you've got either size changing or fossil fragment left.
Oh, let's just go in order. Let's do the size changing next, just because that'll keep me from getting mixed up.
Okay. And now we know how to do that, and this one is the 175 that we'll add manually.
Whoops. You already added shock to me.
Yes.
How do?
So in your
Do you do?
because you're adding it to your hand wraps,
Yeah.
do you have the edit item button?
Yeah.
Okay, so in there, and then under details, and then you change your property rune from cunning to shock.
I see. Thank you.
No problem. So, need help there, Brandon?
For the
Size changing. It's in
Size
level
changing.
7.
oh, I looked right over it. I got it. All right, begin project. There we go. Put in the gold. Yeah, I'm like looking. I'm like, what did I? I'm looking at the wrong level. All right. So I
Okay.
put in. Oh, with the current value. Oh, okay. I should have entered the current value. Oopsie. That's okay. I can fix it. I got this figured out. I think.
So 175 is the current value, and then you roll, and
Oh no, so that was correct? Okay.
yep, it starts with
Okay.
175.
Okay, cool. So yeah, then I'll roll. Yay. Alright, so I want a week. Or no, I want
Yeah, a week, and yeah. That should get you all the way there, actually.
so do I have to keep spending more gold on it?
So, if you,
Okay.
I don't know
It
why it
mattered we
says
didn't-
7. Remaining materials. Oh, because it's not set to. So if you set it to a week, and then enter 175 space GP, and then craft project.
The problem is that because I entered 175 to start? Yeah, because it already took all my gold.
Yeah, it already took that gold, which is what you need to spend at the beginning.
Okay. Then 175 GP. Oh, okay,
It's giving you a problem?
Yeah, so 175 should be the total cost, or no?
Should be the spent materials for this week.
Right, no, but I'm saying the whole thing with it costing half to...
Right, so you,
Yeah.
when you're inventing,
Yeah.
I believe it says that you still pay half up front. Let me find inventor.
Yeah, okay, then I'm...
This works
Well, that's the
just
half I
like
gave,
craft.
right?
You spend half the price up front attempting a crafting check, and then pay the difference. Yeah.
Pay the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
So,
crafting. So you pay half up front
Yeah.
to start it because you are inventing it, and then
Yeah.
the rest is crafting.
Right. So, I'm out of gold almost.
You do have your trove that it will pull from.
Oh, that's right. I
Wait.
don't think I put anything in it.
So-
You have 20 in your trove.
Well, I have the dino money. I just didn't want to spend into that. Yeah, because he trying to give me the full amount of the dino money.
I can give
Yeah.
you more, but I'm just a little
Yeah.
confused. I thought because he was inventing, He pays for the half up front,
Yeah.
and then the rest is just crafting time, right?
Because
Or does he have to put more money into it?
because it's the way that the heroic crafting works.
Right.
Is that you still
Put more money into it.
you're spending this to yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought it was
No,
also
all
cut in
good.
half.
How much do you need? How much more?
Another
do you need?
175. Because
I think
I'm sorry.
the way that we're thinking, the way that you guys are thinking of that, because it's inventor and it doesn't work 100% with it doesn't work 100% with the thing with the inventor feat. I think it would be better to do it that way. You get the half finished, so I'm adding back 175 to you.
Oh.
And then go ahead and do the remainder with your roll.
Sure.
And because of the week being more than 175, it should just skip the roll and you pay the 175 to finish.
There we go.
Does that affect what he already did for the shock rune as well?
No, because I already did the 250 at the start of that.
Sounds good.
Right, there we go. Cool. All right.
All right.
So then, yeah, let me do that, and then we'll get the Dino Claw done. Very excited. We're gonna have a party of summoning. So it's gonna be great.
So that means that I'm gonna have to find a Deinonychus for you.
Well, I have that formula, so I.
Oh no, I just mean like create a create a Deinonychus for you.
Gotcha. Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna start that project right up.
So is this gonna be John's Deinonychus or is it gonna be? Yes.
This is
Okay.
gonna be John's.
There we go. And configure
Cross
ownership.
Check.
Connor owner, and
So far,
then
that's been like
John Dirt into companions. Oh, and your Pyrite Rat isn't in there for some reason. And technically it's not supposed to technically it's only supposed to do where it added that. Ah, there we go. Delete that and delete that.
Alright, so
Oh,
that's
come
another
on.
2 weeks down.
Add into there. Come on, add to this. There we go. And
Hey, where'd my dinosaur go?
Ta-da!
Bitch, where's my dinosaur?
Here's your handy dandy dinosaur claw.
Well, it
Alright.
just disappeared from.
Sorry, I upgraded it to level 8,
Okay.
just like your rat is level 8.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Brad, did you rename my hand wraps to be hand wraps of cunning blows, or did it
I
automatically?
did, yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, all good. I'm renaming it to shocking blows now that it's not cunning blows. So that's all.
Right. Some of them automatically update, and
That's
some
what
of
I
them
wasn't
don't.
sure about, because
Yeah.
my gi changed to size changing.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Some of them do, and some of them don't, and I don't understand why, but...
Right.
Okay, so...
So I did want to throw out. I also for well, I guess for myself and my other undead companion John, if you want, I can. I also know how to make oil of on life, both lesser and moderate, or lesser and minor. So, health potions.
Never opposed. I do have a decent stash right now, though.
Oh, okay.
I I don't remember when I stocked up, but I stocked up a lot. I have 6 miners, 8 less. I have 6 oils for minor, 8 elixirs of lesser, and 9 lessers of oil. Yeah. I think I bought out like 2 different shops at 2 different times or something like this.
Fair, fair.
Brad, I assume I should just delete the 2 runes from my inventory because they're in my gear.
Yes, delete them from your inventory. Yeah.
But I guess I do have a cunning blows.
Yes, you do have a cunning
Right.
blows rune now.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, so go ahead.
I was just gonna say the dinosaur's not in my companions anymore.
It's not. I dragged it back in. Oh,
Maybe.
and then it disappeared again.
Yeah.
Okay. Should be in there again.
Okay. I was just reading what I have to do to ride it. But it doesn't say anything. But it does say in the notes that lizard folk, orcs, giants, and other humanoid creatures use these animals as mounts. So I'm pretty sure a gnome zombie could ride this thing.
Oh, definitely.
Excellent.
You would probably want to buy a saddle, but
Wait, but doesn't it disappear?
Does somebody use a shield?
I do.
And do you have? Does it have a reinforcing rune?
No, but I can't shield block, so I don't know if there's any value to that for me. Because my, I don't have that reaction.
okay.
I mean, maybe it matters. Maybe, like, if you just happen to have a rune, I'll take it.
No.
But
Oh no, I know how to
don't
make it.
spend-
So I'm
yeah,
just looking
no.
through. I'm like, what else can I make to help people?
well, I mean, if when we get the money, can you just like invent any item?
Common, most common items, and uncommon with DM approval.
Are those bracers of armor common? I
I
don't have the money at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
It doesn't say common. It doesn't say rare or anything.
I
So I guess it's common.
all I'll need is the gold to fuel the creation process.
Yeah, I don't have
more
it
than
right
happy
now,
to.
but
No, just put it on the
down
wish
the
list.
line, yeah,
Bracers of
armor.
armor. I don't see bracers of armor.
Ooh, might be renamed. That's on Demiplane, so
Yeah. Actually, if we go to Archives of Nethys, it automatically searches the armor. Spell it. Bands of Force. It looks like. Yes, Bands of Force.
and it is common. 500
Yeah.
gold. That'll be a down the line thing that I request from you.
Yeah, shove the creature using the band's athletics modifier of plus 14.
It's more for the AC for me, but
Yeah,
yeah.
but they miss you. You can give them a shove.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
So,
are. Yep.
One last. I just wanted to make a couple potions.
Oh yeah,
for-
go for it.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna delete those expiries. That. And that. There we go.
Just linking that for a second, because I think it'll help me make my spellcasting.
It didn't automatically add it.
No,
Uh,
I think I'm gonna have to manually do it.
there's a module, and it seems to work on. Oh no, it only works for staves. Don't know why, but it only adds spells from staves.
Gotcha. My Faith Tattoo did it, my Aeon Stone did it, and my Light Tattoo did it. Or
Oh.
unless we manually did those, I'm not sure.
I think I manually did those for you.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna manually do this one.
Okay. So let me know when you guys are ready, and we'll go into some flavor text and stuff.
Flavor text.
Yeah, some green text. Only it's Pathfinder, so it's kind of pink.
Oh, forgive me. That adds my list. I should.
Oh, you used the Ghastly Cauldron formula.
Yeah, I was
I
trying
don't.
to add it to my note.
I do not have a thing to do that. What level?
Don't worry.
is that?
I'll just put it back. It's fine.
So if you're trying to learn it, open it up and drag it into your crafting tab.
Yep. There we go. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm sorry. One last. I keep saying sorry. I did want to retrain.
Yep.
Since I'm focused more on, I wanted to drop a. Because you take one out of the one you already have and you put it into something else, right? That's how it works.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I
So,
wanted to take.
you spend a week of downtime retraining to swap out one of your skill increases, reduce in one and increase in the other. And yes, you do not need to spend any money on that. So, yep. Just decrease one, increase the other.
That was easy.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
No problem. So, and I'm gonna pull that up too. So, fuck off. There is a torrential rainfall. It's the wet season in northern Geb, so it's been a week of this sort of desertish area, just constant rain. The rivers have overflown, allowing a lot of reeds and stuff to be planted and harvested in along the rivers. The Packard has stopped producing all that pollution, so it's starting to clean out and go into the ocean. And there is a heavy knock on the door of the mansion, and I'm going to do two things. There we go. Drop that there. Are you going to drop? Yes. Oh, I'm going to need to do this. Need to turn on levels so that they're on the right level. And then move that up and click that. And then drop him. And then come over here and drop him. So heavy knock on the doors. Fester, you are with a grave knight named Seldag. He's brought you here from Mekatar, the capital city.
Oh, wonderful.
And yeah, what you know about him is that he's a big old knight. He's undead, and you know that he is trying to track down an iron hag, an iron hag named Iron Tavia, whom he believes to be the true culprit, working for the true culprit behind the grain poisoning plot that happened out this way. You came here with him. He was trying to make some discreet investigations into a bloodlord named Berlin Haldoli, but it didn't take long for him, and probably you along with him, because you're not the brightest, but you're pretty damn smart as well. Maybe even smarter than him,
like
since
to
he's a
think
grave
that
knight.
I got wisdom. I just don't have intelligence.
Yeah. You got the street smarts. Both of you actually have the same int and whiz, so you both got the street smarts, and it's enough to realize that she's got nothing to do with the poisoning plot. But you heard about this group out here in the middle of buttfuck nowhere outside Great Urge. And so you're knocking on the door with this grave knight.
Yep. I was just gonna pretend that Fester got hired by Knot to take over his role, make it real easy. Like
I had something ready for as soon as someone was changing their character, because it was gonna be Thomas, and then Thomas decided not to, and then it was you.
Anyway, I'm just gonna open the door. Hello. You guys sure take a long time to let people in here. So,
Wait, what?
hi, how are you?
The fuck?
My name's Fester. You can call me Uncle. You've got a really nice place here. It's pretty fancy. Wow, look at this. This is really, really nice.
Lyra just lets him pass, completely dazzled, like, what's going on?
So, this is the person who's walking around. Unfortunately, I had to, on very short notice, use ChatGPT to generate some AI art, but we will eventually get something. Maybe you can talk to Mel and get a little something, or we'll just
a little less creepy.
Does he only have
a little less
on
creepy.
the right hand?
Well, it is AI art, so
Yeah.
definitely
Of course
has
it
3
does.
fingers on the one hand.
I was watching
I'll go to-
something. If you ever ask
take it
AI to generate a watch or a clock, it'll always say 10 to 10.
Really?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw
Or
that.
10 to something. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think
same,
10 to 10.
same thing. If you ask it to like somebody like have it like somebody writing
Like
something,
left hand.
it'll always be a right
Yeah,
hand. It'll
it'll
never be a
always be
left
the
hand,
right
even
hand.
if you ask for it.
Because that's what the overwhelming amount of images on the internet
Interesting.
are right hands and 10 after 10 times.
And it does, and as we all know,
Or 10 to
computers
10.
don't actually understand what a hand is. So it's like, oh, okay, image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So anyway, while we're talking, I'm gonna go sit down and wait.
the grave knight who comes in with him, much quieter, looks like this.
Do you know a
Yeah,
certain
don't mind my
Tom?
friend. Tom? Do I know a Tom?
No, that guy.
I don't know any.
I do not know anyone
Reminds me of-
named Tom.
Don't know Handsome Tom? Okay.
Well, Knot is here with Tom, isn't he?
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably sequestered in their room.
Ignore the banging. Literally.
You just hear a screeching. It's a very wild animal. Like, very...
No, it's just howling.
You think that... Yeah.
Yeah.
Halfway
Sounds like
between
a-
a howl and a goat.
Anyway.
So this decaying knight strides into the room, doesn't bother to remove his cloak or his boots. He's tracking mud across the floor and onto any carpets that you may have put down since getting the place. Dull red lights smolder like twin coals in his bruised face. His scorched armor seamlessly fused to his rotted flesh. And without another word, he produces a parchment bearing the royal seals of Geb and the court at Megatar.
Okay.
So,
I'll just take it out of his hand and give it to Lyra.
I grab it and I pass it to the reading type, aka Mamanga.
Fair.
I'm
Hey,
so
Bookie.
lost right now. These guys are all over the place. We're taking
Yeah,
things
yeah,
out of their
yeah.
hands. Jesus.
read that for me,
Sure.
and then
sure.
I
So
Come back
mainly,
like bear.
you pop the seal, and all it's saying is that he has that Seldig specifically. Nothing about this other Fester character. It confirms that denying an official command from Geb's chief spy master is not an option that you can take. So it tells you that he is Geb's official spy master as well. So he sits near the king.
So this guy in front of us is the
pass
official
this
spy
on.
master?
He is.
Doesn't feel very spy-like to have like documentation stating you're a spy.
No, he's the spy master. It means he's in charge of the
Yeah.
other spies.
Oh, you're in charge of the people that are like good at keeping secrets.
Yes.
Right.
Wait, what
Says,
was his name again?
I am
Seldig?
Seldig Bedless, Knight of Geb turned hunter at His Majesty's behest. I come bearing news and an obligation. The news is this.
Fantastic.
A few of Geb's food exports, vital to our nation's economy, have been discovered tainted with the alchemical poisons that you exposed.
Gasp.
The potential damage to Geb's reputation has been minimized for now. We don't know whether the poison was introduced before or after you vanquished the hags, but as none of them were connected with food exports, it's clear they were working with someone else. Which, from what I heard when I was investigating Berlin, you also discovered. Now who, we don't know. I believe that they were working for someone with the ability and desire to damage Geb's international standing. The Graveclaw can't make more of the poison, but any conspirator powerful enough to have the right connections is certain to have contingencies. And one of these contingencies may have already appeared. The Iron Hag, Iron Tavia from nearby, whose alchemical expertise is in combining the tremor paste and brain grit was so vital, has arisen. She's traveling south, almost certainly to rendezvous with her mysterious master.
Wait,
Didn't we kill? Didn't
Bullshit.
she die?
Didn't we take her head?
No, she melted into the ground before you could take anything. The only thing you managed to get was the pouch with Kepgetta's fingers in it. He says, I believe she can lead to more information about the poisoning plot. The obligation you have is this. You've battled the hag before and triumphed. You are directed to accompany me to find and question Iron Tavia, to discover who awoke her from death and why. I have horses outside. We ride tomorrow at dawn.
I mean, dawn's really early.
We're more dusk types. I personally agree on the one contingency. When you're done your questioning, I get to put my fist through her face.
I'm absolutely fine with that.
I owe her at least a couple more of those, so.
I hear you're her daughter, so I could understand.
Alright.
Excellent. Since we're all in agreement, I suggest we all go now.
Yeah.
Before anyone has to ask any more questions.
I thought at dusk, yeah?
Yes. Right.
Dawn?
Is it dusk?
I
At
forget what
dawn.
we landed on.
Dawn.
What time is
So-
it now?
We can sleep. We can
It's
sleep on the road.
early afternoon.
Spymaster's probably got a lot of coin, right? You treating us to some Uber Eats or something?
I mean, you do have Bonesy and Argon
Yeah, but
typically
then we're
cooking
not.
for
Then we're not abusing his money.
you.
Oh,
Well, obviously, you should take us down to the tavern. That's what you guys want. I'm always down for a good tavern.
Aren't you like you look like the type that doesn't drink. Fester. You
Oh,
look like
I'm one of the
like a
people that-
monk. Wait, I'm a monk.
Monks make beer, yeah, and drink like crazy. Look how fat I am. I drink. I drink a lot. And like me and my spy master friend here, since we are very good spies, you should totally
The
believe
two
me.
spy
And we should just go
masters.
drink. With two spy masters of the same cloth, you know, right? Yeah.
Has
Zelda
what's,
kind of
yeah.
rolls his eyes, but doesn't say anything.
I mean, lead the way, spy masters.
Of course. What way is the tavern? I haven't really been here before.
Well,
You know what? I'm just gonna go make myself a drink up in your kitchen here. Is this the way it is? It's probably pretty good right here. I'm gonna hop in here. Oh, this is wonderful. Look at you guys. You guys got a little kitchen, like servants and everything.
Does your fellow spy
okay.
master just always make himself this much at home?
yes.
And then you can hear a smashing because I dropped the last bottle of wine you had. Sorry, that was me. I apologize. The damn creepy hand freaked me out.
I yell to the back rooms, not vacuum.
Busy.
And then
Maybe.
Knott's hand, the
I should have worn crusty.
the three-fingered hand of Kepgetta rushes in.
Oh yeah. I wonder what it was doing. You should smell that hand. Yeah, that
Definitely
hand
don't
looks a
smell
little
that
funky.
hand.
Was it like a 2 1/10thsome?
Well, if it's got 3 fingers, right?
And that is the finger that she's missing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wait, do either of you have the right holes for a shocker?
Well, Handsome Thomas or whatever the guy's name was.
Handsome Tom.
He's
He's
not
a flesh
hand.
warp, so he was just a mutated human.
He's all holes. Oh.
He's all holes.
He's whatever
Alright.
you want him to be.
Alright, enough out of this.
Anyway,
Alright.
I don't know about you people. You're something else here.
and I kind of want to kill something. So if you guys want, do you guys have like a an arena or something? You know, I'm all about. Let's
No.
do something. Let's do something fun. Let's get out on the town.
So,
Anybody? Anybody?
it's about this time that you get another knock at the door. This one you recognize is, oh shit, I can't remember her name. Give me a moment. I gotta open, it's in Greater Glarinsa.
When I
All right.
when
I'll
I
get
when I
both
hear
of
the
you guys.
knock, I'll be like, Fester, can you go get that?
Oh, I was already on my way.
Okay, so
Alright, now
you
let's-
don't
let's walk in
recognize
that
her.
water.
There is a there is a skeleton with a blonde wig. Oh no, Glarinsa,
She's not a skeleton.
she's not a skeleton anymore. Yeah, I can't remember what she got turned into. We'll say human. There's a young human woman with blonde hair and a fairly nice dress, holding 2 letters, and
Okay,
she
hold
says, "Sir,
Before she
these
says
are
anything,
for Lyra."
Oh, I didn't even ask you to speak yet. First off, you're not a boy, are you?
No,
Jesus.
I will close
No.
the door on her. And go back over here.
Who was it?
oh, you're really
I
leaning
totally
into that
didn't-
picture, aren't you?
We didn't want any. It's just some young girl. Obviously, she's selling candies or cookies. It's, you know, I told her, no dice.
I push Fester aside and I open the door.
So Glorinza says hello and hands you 2 letters.
See, told you, it's useless. Get out
I
of here.
I then go to Mamanga.
So, one has a very flowing script. Lyra, you would probably... Actually, John would recognize it as Berlin's handwriting with the names John, Lyra, Mamanga on it. The other one is not specifically... Actually, it probably has Ramsey and Knott's names on it. Ramsey, Knott, and Visha.
What?
Okay.
Hey, Not, you have a fucking letter. You're the only one that's actually still alive on this one.
And
Slide it under the door.
it's got the it's sealed with the sigil of the god Zon Cathan.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with a letter that has the seal of a god on it. Thank you, though.
Oh,
Like,
Knot
we
will just rip
hand
it
it,
open.
we hand it to Knott. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
letter.
It's addressed to him.
It's a crime to open mail addressed to someone
Yeah.
else.
And I'm not committing a crime against a god, so...
Knott's in his room and he'll open it and read it. And then he'll tell what pertinent information everybody needs.
So
It's actually a common misconception. I don't know. Maybe the laws are different where you are, but here it's illegal to intercept mail. But if it's delivered to you, once it's left the postman's hands, and if it it's delivered to your residence or whatever, doesn't matter whose name's on it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Unsure.
Go figure. Sorry, I just.
No, all good.
Possession is 9 times to the law.
yeah. I guess I could have kept that bag of.
That's my check to cash.
I guess I could have kept that package filled with crafting supplies that someone got delivered, and the number on my fence is a giant 3, and the number on the package was 10, and it was there twice.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah.
So,
Obviously, the person was like Lyra, couldn't read right.
so the both of the letters are pretty much the same. One of them is from Berlin, asking to meet with you guys because obviously something special is going on, because the spy master has gone toward your mansion, so your manor. So obviously, let's have a chat. And the other one is pretty much the same, from Ordegar Stitchskull, the high priest of the Empty Threshold Temple. And Knott's the only one who's met him.
Well, shit. I'll just pass that information along. You should go meet this guy. Straight up wild dude. You love him. You know, I've been a little busy, you know,
Planning the wedding.
cleaning up this place, planning the wedding.
Hanging.
So
Apparently.
you guys are gonna have to take care of it. Don't worry, some of you are invited.
Some of us.
Some of us.
So wait. Which letter was which?
I'll come if
They're both
Tom's
those.
not
They're
gonna
both
be
saying
there.
basically the same thing, but one's inviting you to see Berlin, and the other's inviting you to see Ordegar Stitchskull.
Yeah, but you said one of them had our names on it.
That one's from Berlin, because Berlin knows the 3 of you. And
Okay.
Ordegar Stitchskull
Odegaard
does
doesn't
not.
know those guys are dead.
Yeah, he has no
Oh.
idea that the others died.
Knott's gonna write up a letter to send back to Stitchskull saying who the other people are who are going to come and visit him instead of Knott.
Okay.
A letter of introduction, you might say.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Perfect.
Say what's going on, why he can't show up, so on and so forth. And he'll have like a little legal thing at the bottom saying that any payment will be still directed to him. That he will accept any payment for the rest of the group.
There's a 10% service fee on all payments issued to this group.
Yeah.
I take the letter from Not. Not, is this peanut butter or shit on here?
Smell it.
I hand it to my manga.
He doesn't
I
have
mean-
a nose.
But
exactly.
I'm very good at identifying things, so why not?
It is almond butter. Thank you very much. Some of us are allergic
okay.
to peanuts.
Okay.
She just punches things.
No, the
Not
other
enough time for
stain.
reading.
That's
And I punched
custard
them
sauce.
well.
So don't worry about that.
All right. And
Well- We should probably visit Berlin first.
okay, Seldag is gonna remain here.
Bitch,
Sweet.
get out of our house. No,
I feel like a servant of the king should be welcome in our manor.
But he's a master
Our
spy.
humble
He's the
estate.
guy that stays in the shadows. I'll come with you guys. Don't worry about it.
Wait, I
Cole-
thought you were both spy masters.
Halra will chat with
Of
him.
course, we're both spy masters. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Where did you come from, anyways?
Me? I came with
Yeah,
him.
you.
Me?
Well-
Yes. Him.
At the same time?
Yeah,
Of course
Together?
I came with him.
Yeah.
You came together?
they came together.
I always try to come together at the same time. Usually, it's it's more special. that
Special.
way.
Yeah. What was Helra doing?
Halra's gonna chat with Seldag.
Spy master.
Yes.
All right.
gentlemen. Let's head out. We'll stop at the pub on the way there. I hope you guys got cash for the horses and the carriages.
No, you are not eating my pizza, you
No,
shithead.
children aren't allowed in the pubs, right?
Yeah, in
What are you talking about here?
a medieval place like this, yeah.
I know what you're trying to say. And no. Bad. And I hit you on the nose. Bad, Lara. Anyway, I don't find you attractive at all. Let's go.
I mean, at least he's blunt.
John Dirt, on the other hand, you're kind of. Alright.
Hey,
You're alright.
He thinks you look like a child.
this is... I don't know about this. I don't know if I need an adult or not.
It must be so amusing. to
You
have
are an
children.
adult.
Oh, right.
Ooh, why did it make him giant?
Whoa! Dude's been working out.
Uh-oh. Need to get
There we go.
What's going on?
Now he's normal size.
Shrunk.
Now
I
he's
hear
got
that.
his actual picture.
Hey, I can do that too. See? We can both
Not
do
that
this. I don't know, my icon didn't get big, but when I click and drag, I get big.
Huh.
And I'm now in the middle of squares.
I guess you did get bigger. You
Yeah.
have been, gaining
Huh.
weight, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Maybe
a bug.
it's because of you got big for me all of a sudden.
Oh yeah. Like when I try to click and drag, it makes me big, but then it makes me small again.
Huh.
It's weird.
That is very weird.
That's okay. I'll be
Yeah.
small again.
It's okay.
That
I'm
was
only
mostly
dying of
for me,
laughter.
so.
Okay, so visiting Berlin first then?
I think it makes sense. We don't even know this Ortegar really, or his influence.
Don't worry, his influence is great. Let's go.
Is that Fester or not saying that?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely yes.
Okay.
All right, to Berlin.
So, the wet flog that clings to Great Urge's bleached buildings like a burial shroud, recedes as a sickly patch of sun breaks through the clouds. The sodden air carries the scents of fresh-tilled earth and spices, and underneath it all, the cloying odor of dead flesh. Passerby bustle through the streets, some of the living inhabitants complaining as they slosh through the standing water that forms miniature lakes in front of doorsteps.
Living. Snacks. Finally.
Now that we're back in Great Urge, I assume a lot more living people here as well.
There are quite a few living people, yeah.
Goody.
Like newly living.
Do we know?
from-
Yeah.
Newly
do we
living,
know
yeah.
that? Yeah.
And yeah, so Berlin invites you in. Reacher lets you in and brings you to her. She's got a recently newly undead cooking staff. They became alive and then they became undead again, and they've got expertise in smoking meats. So there is both smoked meat for the living folk and some specially treated undead meat for the unliving folk. Yeah. So, she welcomes you in and says, well, look who is rising up in the ranks of Geb's society. I'm actually very happy for you. I think you could really improve your reputation even further by working with Seldeg. His hunches are mostly correct, and well, he is a bit of a miserable old thing, but his hunches are usually correct.
Who isn't these days?
I suppose that's true.
What about Spymaster Fester here? He's also pretty well grounded, I assume.
I'm sorry, but I've not heard of Fester.
Obviously, because I'm a spy master, so I'm well aware that you would not have heard of me yet.
That
Which is
must be it.
Fine.
Yes.
Just keep talking. I'll listen.
Okay. I just needed to find something. So she engages in some local gossip. She's always been the gossipy type. And she'll drop the occasional hint about Seldeg throughout the dinner, saying he used to be a member of this faction at court called the Council Libertine. Duly served the former Queen of Geb. But beneath his proud and resolute demeanor, he seems to hate undeath. His own transformation, most of all.
Is he the reason why people keep coming back alive?
No. That was the death of Gorham. Speaking of which, y'all were very
I knew
interested.
that. I was just checking.
Are you mocking my accent?
No, of course not. Why would I do that? I'm a guest in your house, and I'm gonna go grab some more wine and pour it in my cup.
Fester, before the rain happened, were you undead or were you alive?
Yes. and then I'll wink at you.
All right. No further questions.
She says, speaking of the God's reign, y'all, just like the rest of us, were curious about who killed Gorham. It seems we might have an actual answer, though it's hard to tell with these types. Sometimes they try to take, try to take credit to make themselves look bigger. But it seems like it was Achakek, the goddess of the Mantis Queen, the goddess of assassins.
How do you figure that? Just she's been bragging?
Diviners and bragging, yes. The Red Mantis Society has been bragging all over about how powerful their god is and that she killed Gorham.
But didn't you just say that people have been bragging and trying to talk themselves up, saying
Well,
that they've done stuff to make them seem more powerful?
That does happen
Could
a
this
lot,
also
however.
be the case?
It could be, but very often, I don't know that I have heard of the Red Mantis bigging themselves up, as you say. They tend to be true to their contracts, telling you exactly who they killed so that you'll go back to them for more work.
Interesting. How would this benefit them, or the goddess in that aspect?
That's tough to say. The workings of gods are the workings of gods.
Gods are just the same as people. They make mistakes and they do silly things.
They do, but their workings, their decisions are often a mystery to the mortal world.
Don't worry. Your uncle's on this. I'll take care of it personally.
Sorry,
And
what
I've
was
got my
the-
troop here. They're all under, they're my troop now. Yeah, we'll just say that. We got this. No problem.
What? Don't agree to this.
That's okay. No, you didn't have to.
It's-
I read the room. It's all good.
No, this is still definitely my troop. Read this letter, Momaga.
Wait. Whose name is on the letter first?
Ooh, whose name is on the letter first? From Berlin.
Mine.
It is in alphabetical order.
Ha, bitch. I'm first. It's my troop.
As you wish.
Wait,
Mr.
alphabetical by first name or last name?
You
Because
have a
my last name
First-
happens to be AA Ron.
Yeah, sure.
One A, the number one, and then AA Ron.
Yeah.
First name because two of you are basically share.
True. Bono.
Share, Bono, yeah.
Is there any chance that have we made any possible connection to the death of Gorm being related to what we're looking into?
Doesn't seem to be. Sometimes
Just
a coincidence
happenstance.
is a coincidence.
Yeah.
I smell a bigger plot here. It's all connected.
That's also very possible. We won't know until
It's
the
like
plot is uncovered.
Thickened.
It's like a spider's web. You just gotta get the right fly in there, and then we're good.
So I don't know if you've heard why the spy master has come to visit us.
I haven't, no.
Well, apparently someone's gone and revived my mother.
That bitch.
That was the first thing I said. and yeah.
Well,
Well, obviously, it's a problem for everybody. So, what are you gonna give us to take care of it?
That's not really how.
I
Ignore
thought
him.
you were already taking care of it. I thought you were here to
Well, you know
bring
what?
them into
We-
working
you're-
for you.
Well, obviously, they just said that they're working for John Dirt here. So,
Fester,
I'm
can
gonna-
I see
I'm gonna-
your official Spymaster seal
yes,
that
for sure.
all
I'm gonna-
Spymasters have?
Yeah, I pull it out and I go real quick. There you go. See, no problem. You
Idiots.
saw it, right?
Spymasters don't have seals.
Are you kidding me?
They're more of crows. They prefer crows over seals.
Oh, come on. This is silly. Just silly. Anyway, we should probably get to work.
She says, "Do you mind if I share this with my contacts in the reanimators?"
Of course.
The
That
the
Iron
nether
Tabby
or
is
the
mine.
oh, Iron Tabby, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what she's referring to?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I was gonna say you might have to go through my boss up there. He's just the slightest bit higher than me. Might have to. He's back at back in the waiting room, talking with Helga right now.
Helga. Yeah.
Whatever, Helga. It's a woman of some kind. She's
and
very strange.
and as such, I am not attracted, and I want it known. Berlin also.
Berlin, she's you know, there's those
She's
feet.
tiny.
Very attractive.
Those hairy feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love hairy feet.
I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with what I find attractive. I'm here
Dude,
trying
just
to do a
can't
job.
stop talking about it.
My personal life is my personal life, and I don't let it get involved with my business. So anyway,
Manga, I'm
let's get
not
down to
attracted to
business.
you either.
I'm a skeleton.
I'm gonna go check out Momonga. I'll probably get closer up to him. Pour him some wine. Kind of sniff him out a little bit.
Now this is wine.
There we
That's
go,
the
yes.
stuff.
It just goes onto the floor. A puddle.
Oh shit. Bah. Have we learned all we need to know here?
It's up to you.
Berlin,
Do you
are
want to ask more?
satisfied?
I mean, the only thing we've learned is that the Red Mantis assassins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Red Mantis assassins
A
are
Chaic.
the ones that killed
A chick, yeah.
Gorm, or at least the recent claim to fame for it.
What about? Have you guys ever had found any? So there was the brain paste and the tremor paste or whatever that is. It seemed like they were mixing it with something else, and I never got to figure out what that was. Did you guys find
I
anything
was
about that?
about to ask Berlin, did you find anything with that sample of Shadow Ash that I gave you?
Nothing more than Vilnithna already told you. It's, well, combined with the other stuff, it changes from being a problem with inhalation and really does a number on the body. It seems to speed up the death and reanimation. My guess is that whatever DeCrocio was working on was some sort of artificial version of this, and that's why the Verilax were created in such a quantity.
Interesting.
Where was Gorm slain?
He was slain in his domain.
I'm not familiar.
Ow.
That
Is it in the shadow plane? Like where you would find Shadow Ash?
No, his on the Clashing Shore.
Do any of us know where that is?
Is that a
Um,
religious thing?
it's a religious thing. If you want to roll religion, you can.
I would love to. I'm a master at religion, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. So, the Clashing Shore is very specifically a divine domain. So Pharasma has the Boneyard. He's got the Clashing Shore, which is just a basically just a shoreline with cliffs, and it's where all of the dead warriors that he kept. Let me see. Soldiers, mercenaries, brigands, dromars, and barbarians who worship him will used to go to that plane when they were judged by Pharasma to go to their god's plane rather than to hell or the abyss. And so, yeah, that's
So, is that all that's in his planes, like clips and stuff? Maybe he's an old god, right?
no.
No, he's a newer god.
What
He
you
still could have tripped and fell, and maybe that's what happened. He died. Because we're going all around this about him being killed, and maybe they just found his body. It's all a big misunderstanding.
Where did all the blood come from? And the shards of his armor.
A head wound. With a big fall. Quite a fall.
Serious tumble.
Off a cliff.
Maybe.
I just have to. Something Vilnitha said sort of resonated, that the amount of shadow ash that Nathnelma was looking for was you'd have to wipe out an entire city to acquire. So I have to wonder if something extreme like a god's death would somehow correlate to that.
Maybe it just might be the amount they were looking for. I mean, if they wanted to kill, maybe they were trying to attack Nex, and enough shadow ash to increase the potency of this poison. It might be enough to take out an entire country, turn them into undead. It's possible.
Sorry, weird question. What did Vilnithus say that Shadow Ash was made out of again? Like the creatures and stuff like that from the...
Their bones or whatever from
Yeah.
shadow beasts.
Cremated creatures from the Netherworld, which used to be called the Shadow Plane.
So, hear me out here. Could Shadow Ash be made from a god's body?
Right?
What are the nether beasts made of that makes shadow ash? Do we know?
They're just animals and creatures from that realm. Perhaps if I've obviously never been to the Clashing Shore, but if he had creatures there, maybe there would be some sort of divine version of Shadow Ash.
A smaller amount to make it more potent. A smaller amount to make the effects interesting. Sorry. Kind of in and out. I'm really tired today.
It's okay.
Oh, good.
Understandable. It's Friday.
Yeah, it's been a day.
Sounds like it's all
That makes
speculation
sense.
for now. We can keep pulling the threads, but we won't have any answers.
Definitely.
Do we continue? So it seems like we have a choice at this point, and if we want to follow Zeldik and
Celtic.
work with Zelik.
Seldeg.
Zeldeg.
I'll
Fester.
drop his name in.
Yeah.
Where's his name?
We want to follow Zeldig south, or if we want to try and hunt down the Red Mantis assassins.
Well,
What do we have to hunt them down? Because if they're bragging, they should be pretty easy to find, I imagine,
Well,
right?
yeah, still think that. Oh my god,
We just go try to
It's
hide
very
for 'em
different.
or something.
nope. I spelled it with a Z instead of an S. That was it. I got it. But yeah, sorry. I feel like that's where we're at.
Roll a society check.
all of us, or
Anyone who wants to.
Sure.
I am not trained in society, so no bueno.
I'm also untrained, so I won't.
Okay, so Mamanga knows that they are that the Red Mantis are based on an island on the I guess it's sort of close. An island on the other side of the continent.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well,
But there's no,
Like-
we
You would
find someone to...
you would either have to walk through the desert of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries and then go across into the island, or
Let's do that.
you'd have to cross the mountains and into a jungle that's so dense that it's called an expanse, and then either through a hurricane that hasn't stopped for 1,000 years, or through a bunch of tiny, tiny islands to get to the big one.
Metagaming here.
Seems-
I think the DM's saying that's not the way to go.
Just a bit.
but we
Side quest.
could.
Cut.
You could.
Yeah.
You could. We could
Side
pull out a
quest.
new. We could pull out a
That's
brand
quite
new
the side
adventure
quest.
path.
Just fuck off and go to the other
Yeah.
side of the continent.
As one does.
Yeah.
Geb's fucked. Let's just get out of here. Skedaddle.
Well, maybe that's not such an option at this point then.
So there might, you might find a group of 1 to 4 assassins together, but you'd have to stumble across them. Other than that, their headquarters is in that island.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll stumble across them, no problem.
So now I have to add some Red Mantis assassins to the adventure.
Hell yeah. Maybe they can be one of our mythic fights.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What else is there? Is there anything else to go over with Berlin?
Not sure.
I can't think of anything. Anyone
Okay.
else got anything?
You guys.
I want to ask her about my shit before we leave again.
Yeah.
It's been 6 months. I want to know more about my family. I demand information.
Fortunately, it is tough to find.
Oh wait, hold on. There was totally shit. I didn't
You're
separate
looking
that
for the
part
Dirt
of my dream.
family?
Well, when you wake up
Is
dead
this
on the side
Fester
of the
asking?
road,
Yes, this is Fester asking. You're looking
No,
for the
no,
Dirt family?
no. I'm looking for my past. As when you wake up on the side of the road without memory of your past, sometimes it's best to be left, but sometimes you want to.
I'll slap you on the back and go, boy, you need to
Find
sober up. And you'll start remembering your past.
I think that's.
Wise words, Fester. Wise words.
As I down my goblet of wine.
What is that, 3rd or 4th?
Wine? I've lost count. I'm probably on my second bottle
It's a
already.
big goblet.
Yeah.
I lied. I have a lead on my family that I totally forgot about. Have to remember where that temple in the Darklands is.
One thing I'll ask her. As a reanimator, you probably have more knowledge about this than most. How do we make sure Tavia stays dead this time?
Destroy the body.
Don't let it melt into a puddle.
Don't let it get sucked into the ground
Different
again.
dimension.
Yeah. You were in the nether realm when that happened, so that's got to be why it happened. Someone in that realm was looking for her, and once she died, they had a chance to grab her. That's all I can think of.
Did I know we were in the nether realm specifically? Did we know that before
I
that?
believe you did.
Okay.
Her basement transported to the nether realm. If you didn't, you do now.
Interesting. I wonder if that's related to the Shadow Ash somehow, and that's why they brought her back over any of the other hags. Or maybe they're all back now. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised.
Well, I mean, we disposed of a couple of the bodies.
Oh yeah, we did properly take the heads of the rest, I think.
You did, yes. Except for Decrosi, you didn't have a chance.
Yeah, we didn't have a chance.
I think
Well, she's coming back.
Not had a chance to get a couple of her fingers, but you didn't
Yes.
get a chance to get her head.
Yeah, I wonder if she's related to the Nether Realm somehow, and AKA related to Shadow Ash somehow.
Maybe.
Well, I guess that's what we're hoping to find out. Do you have anything else for us, Berlin?
No, unless you
Leads?
want to gossip some more.
Spend the night gossiping about random stuff. I guess we better go visit Ortega. What time is it now?
Probably 5:36.
Should we go tonight or wait for the next day?
Well, you're gonna be leaving at dawn the next day.
We're going tonight.
So, Ortegar meets you in the entry vestibule of the Empty Threshold. He's meeting you, assuming you're some congregants trying to come in. And I believe you have a letter of introduction.
Yeah, Mamanga, give him the letter.
Ah, certainly. Here.
He takes
Letter boy.
he takes the letter, and with just the casual sniff from where he's holding it, he's like, "Oh, is that almond butter?" Then opens it up and reads it and says, "Oh, well, that is very unfortunate that Ramsey and Visha died, and it's too bad I can't see not, but perhaps at the wedding." I'm sorry, did you not receive invitations? I shouldn't have brought that up.
Yeah,
We
right.
I don't have good standing with the other party.
Yes. He is quite handsome, isn't he? Those teeth.
Have you seen him recently? Are you sure we're talking about the same person? I mean, dog. I mean, not a dog. I mean, what?
For reference, I quickly doodle image of it to show Fester. Fester, you attracted to this one? Handsome
Oh my
Tom, by the way.
god. He is scrumptious.
Ooh,
Oh,
Fester and Nod are
wow.
gonna fight over, man.
I will never get in between any sort of dog in there, Mac. That's not a good way to go about it.
True. Man's best friend.
So, Ordegar seems embarrassed, and he says, "I'm sorry that I can't let you in. There are important private rituals going on in the temple at the moment." This entire time, you can hear, like through the doors, some hoarse and hollow screams coming from inside. Zon Kuthon is the god of torture, in case you were wondering there, Mamanga.
That explains it.
So Ordegar says, unfortunately, we can't have dinner like I did the last time I saw Knot and his departed friends, but I do have I do have a network of informants who have supplied me with information I think might be of interest to you. I have heard that your upcoming errand with the Spy Master involves Iron Tavia.
God damn. This spy master is not sneaky at all.
That's
eh?
what I was just
Like
thinking.
what?
Everyone and their mothers heard about his arrival.
Apparently.
Everyone heard about his arrival. Berlin had no idea about Iron Tavia.
Why? Yeah. Fair. Oh, good point.
He says, with you guys kind of being surprised like that, he says, don't worry, the shadows see much. The shadowy tendrils that swallowed Iron Tavia when you defeated her were a supernatural transit mechanism. Her body was transported somewhere else in the universe here. Likely by shadowcasters or other specialists in shadow magic. The same shadows recently returned Tavia to the place of her death. My contacts glimpsed her at her cottage in the Axon Wood as recently as a fortnight ago. You should definitely investigate that location again if your journey is taking you past.
Curious, was she undead or was she fully alive?
She appeared to be undead, yes.
She'll hate that. Well, that's definitely some news to have.
Is that person being tortured? Are they like, are they game for that, or do you just?
How
like,
old
wrap
are they?
somebody up?
They are game for it in this
Okay,
in this temple, yeah. And there's multiple people.
So I'm not gonna go break into there because you guys are holding people hostage and torturing them.
No. You would know that. You're a master of religion. You would know
Oh yeah, so I would
that.
it's not,
Yeah.
Okay.
They
I wouldn't go
like
about doing that.
I don't know if you remember. Actually, Mamanga hasn't seen this picture, so let me find. It's in chapter 2.
The level of shadow magic that was used to transport Iron Tavia, is that possibly from a divine being?
He says not likely. Shadowcasters, most likely. Occultists. So, Mamanga, this is what he looks like. They ritually scarify and torture themselves as part of their thing. So, it's not it's not a problem with them being like held against their will.
Picture like Leviatar from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you or perhaps anyone here have any vast knowledge in occultism and shadow magic in particular?
No, my informants, but they are, they contact me through shadows. I don't, meet with them, so I can't, introduce you, as it were.
If you ever get the chance, it might help us if you could send one of them our way, but if not, that's understandable.
I will do what I can.
Have you ever heard of Shadow Ash?
No.
Okay.
Hmm.
Don't worry about
Okay.
it. How does the Church of Zon-Kuthon, how has the reanimated, how has that treated you with everyone coming back to life?
Well,
Has much changed?
our church, it hasn't changed at all. In fact, it may have increased some of the devotion of some of our congregation because they can feel the pain much better than they could as undead.
Anyone else got anything for him?
Do you like your skin?
Gee,
I do. I can feel things with it.
Wouldn't. Seems kind of inconvenient to me. But
I do have some skeleton congregants. They have a tough time with torture. It's yes. It's tough to make them feel the pain.
you could break their bones and stuff like that, right?
Yes, but then stitching them back together, they don't have as much marrow as we do, so...
Sorry, you guys. My mom made me scream.
Oh, that's okay.
Trust me, your senses are very much dulled when you're undead.
I always thought it was a nice benefit. More able to focus on, things not of this world.
You're not wrong. It has its benefits.
Well,
Huh?
what's the ritual you guys got going on?
Oh, we are inducting some new members. They are learning the ways by first being tortured and then torturing the ones who tortured them. And it's kind of a torture circle jerk.
And what's your retention rate?
About 90%.
Incredible.
Yes.
The other
it's
10%
very-
pass out.
The ones who pass out don't
Longest, isn't it?
typically don't come back.
Interesting.
Yes. Not quite as much as Ergothoa or Pharasma, but still quite good.
Hard to compete with death.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Yeah, so,
unless there's something else immediately important, we have a long journey in the morning and we best be off. Thank you for the information. It's good to know she's undead. We can prepare a little bit for that. When you say undead, like zombie, ghoul, skeleton?
She didn't appear, from what I've heard, to be
cold iron skeleton.
quickly deteriorating, so likely not a zombie. Perhaps a ghoul or a vampire or something along those lines.
I'm terrified at the idea of a vampire hag.
Right?
Yes,
does
it would
that-
be
Does
frightening.
that cross over? A ghoul hag? Like, do they get like double the powers, or how does that work?
They would have both. Probably some of the same weaknesses as before as well. As far as I know, at
Alright,
least.
we're gonna have to get some sunlight. Let's go get those sunlight rocks again. Again, I don't
Sunlight
know.
rock.
I've only heard of sunlight rocks. We should get some of those.
You actually have something really good if you do come across anything like that. You have a spell called Moonlight Ray.
Oh yeah, it fucking destroys.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Moonlight, you say?
Yeah.
I forget.
How much was it?
We burned down the house, right? The cottage?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we? I don't know.
Yeah.
Thought we did, but
Yeah, the cold damage increased by 2d6, and the spirit damage against fiends and undead increases by 2d6.
Yeah.
So I could possibly hit somebody with 7d6 cold.
And it's it's I selected it as a signature spell for you, so it automatically increases so you can cast it at 3rd or 4th rank.
Yeah, we should totally go and fight something.
So,
well,
I'm itching.
let's be off.
if we're going
Actually,
off,
can I
okay.
Can I
So,
torture somebody? I just want to hit him with a spell. Is that cool? Just to try it out. See what happens. You got anybody that wants to kind of get a little bit of torture with a moonlight raid spell?
No.
He's asking Ortegar, by the way.
Yeah. Not anybody else. Yeah.
no, not
Any of the torture people.
not particularly that sort of spell. No.
It's
Fine.
So,
All right.
once
yeah.
we're out of earshot, I'd tell my companions, I don't know if we want to take any more time, or if we'll have a moment. But if we do catch a couple days here and there, I could make a whole bunch of moonlight guns for those of us who don't have spells of moonlight on hand. Just pointing that out.
Yeah, you're just taking my whole. Wow, just taking it all away from me.
Well,
That's all I got.
we don't know that
yours
she's
is
actually
still-
a vampire, right?
Yours is
You
still
don't know, no.
better. This would just give the rest of us something to plink away with.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is
Kinda
low
funny.
level, very low
Yeah.
level.
he said,
I have to assume that she'll still be weak to these, and I flash my claws at them.
very possible. Yeah, he said that she didn't seem to be decaying, so she's
a
definitely not a zombie, but she could be any other form of undead. That
There's
doesn't.
a lot of us now. A lot of us types of undead.
Yeah.
I don't like
What tangent? I
mean-
like others.
I
What-
feel like we
what
need
are
to
you
winnow the
saying?
ranks.
I like those people.
Yeah, I'm
What are you
saying-
saying here, Momonga? You got some problem with the other kinds of undead or something?
Yeah, I'm saying every type of undead outside this party we should eliminate. Is what I'm saying.
You're here.
Only certain undeads.
Yeah, anyone who's not one of
It's like
us.
a bias he has towards.
I want to say it, but this is seeming a little suspicious.
One of us.
here.
What is that supposed to mean?
Still figuring that one out.
He seems to be a skeleton supremacist.
The Super Skeleton Squad, the SSS.
Oh boy.
That's good.
All right, so we head back. Sleep for the night. I guess we relay this to your fellow spymaster, Fester? That she's undead
Yeah,
and
yeah, sure. Yeah.
shadow
He's
bullshit.
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sure. Yeah, he'll figure it out anyway. He's pretty good at what he does. I'm sure he had somebody listening to us as we were going along.
Oh, so we don't need to tell him. Perfect.
Don't worry about it. He's good. He's a smart guy.
All right.
Alright, so what's
So,
happening? We're taking that. Where am I sleeping in this place?
Bench.
where are you sleeping? There are 4 benches.
Looks like Ramsey's. Is there this Ramsey guy? Doesn't seem there's anybody in here, so.
I forget
I'll go in
which
this room
room's
that says
mine.
Ramsey.
This one's locked though.
That one's locked, and guess who still has the key?
Visha.
It's still on Visha's body. That door is locked.
Okay. I
Well,
punched the door.
I've taken up.
Wait, I'll just go sleep in the master bedroom.
That's Hulra's room.
You're gonna sleep with Hulra?
Yeah, why
I mean,
not?
she'll have you. Yeah. You want to hang out?
Alright, so that's it.
So next morning, you guys go outside, and there are, well, you saw when you left Fester, you've got your skeletal horse plus four more, one for Olek as well. And then Seldag conjures his own phantom steed that also resembles a skeletal horse, but it's kind of see-through. And yeah. Seldag says,
let's go.
What did you share with Seldag?
Did we share?
I probably would. I would have shared everything.
You would have?
Fester
Okay.
told me he
Well,
would have
everyone-
already known, so I didn't share anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So he gets it
that's
all
what
from
I'm telling
Fester?
You guys,
Yeah.
yes, I go and I
So-
tell him. I slip him a note afterwards.
Bigging him up? Okay. So, he says, the lead that I had up until your outing yesterday was that her whereabouts were near the isolated and inconsequential village of Thornhearth, just inside the southern reaches of the Axon Wood. But the cottage may be a better idea, especially since it's essentially on the way. I think. Good night.
Say good night.
Good night. So, yeah, he says it might be best to go to her cottage first.
Sure.
Thanks.
Did your leads happen to know that if she was alive or undead?
We assume she's undead, and that's why I have been assigned to this. I have a penchant for tracking and killing undead criminals.
Okay.
So, it takes, if I remember, it was 3 days to get there. So I'll pop us forward by 3 days, and we will say, put you at 10 a.m. unless you guys want to stick around. Oh, did you drop the painting of Not?
I didn't drop it. I was just reminding. I don't know, Mamanga, were you able to mend that yet?
He would have had more than enough time to prepare.
I don't know if he knew that spell yet.
Oh yeah.
You guys gonna put it in the courtyard?
Yeah.
Or put it in the waiting room?
well-
Put a little painting of Not?
I'm actually gonna wrap it.
Yeah,
and
I would have had.
give
I
it to
do have
Nott
the
at his
spell.
wedding.
Yeah, yeah, it would have been
How nice
fixed
is
up
that,
during
eh?
that downtime.
Okay, so we go to here. Before I activate it, I am going to fix this because we no longer have not a dog. We have Fester.
Faster the molester.
Fester the molester. Just Uncle Fester. Thank you very much.
We
Uncle
really need
Fester
to
the
get you a new
Uh,
a new picture.
uh,
Maybe just grab a picture of Christopher Lloyd
Just put a paper bag over it.
Right, get AI to put a paper bag over that, and that'll be perfect.
Let's get a picture of Jared Fogle on there.
God.
Oh.
That'll be better.
Do Jared Leto as the Joker.
Okay, so there we go. So, you come through the woods and arrive at this place, Momonka. You've never been here, neither has Fester. John hasn't either. So this is just Lyra.
Just Lyra.
You're basically leading them. You don't need to worry about the Huldras.
Stop! Don't go into that ring of mushrooms. You'll turn into a changeling, or something like that.
I'm already a changeling.
What? Oh shit!
No, wait.
Okay, don't.
Am I changed? No,
Oh
I'm
my
a fetchling.
Oh my god!
Wait, I'm a changeling,
You're both,
right?
yep. You're a
Yeah,
changeling
changeling.
fetchling. Actually, he's a fetchling
I'm
as
a
well.
fetchling.
I'm both. I'm a changeling
That's
fetchling.
weird.
I go
Um,
inside the
Can
mushroom.
I shove you in? What the fuck?
So, a shadowy approximation of Iron Tavia's cottage stands at the edge of a gray meadow full of dead flowers, thick brambles, and twisting ivy. Thick brambles and twisting ivy crowd the overgrown yard and snake up the sides of the cottage, partially covering the windows. The front window is shattered, the shards of glass glinting like broken teeth. The shadows cast by the cottage have grown long and unnatural, and a deep murk seems to diffuse the front door.
You said a shadow. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say you said a shadowy approximation, so like, it's not fully like physical. It's ephemeral.
It appears to be kind of both.
Okay.
Seldag looks over the cottage and says, this shadow curse structure might hold some valuable information, but I'll check with some Fey contacts in the area who may know more. Investigate the cottage. You, Lyra, are most familiar with its layout, after all. I'll return in a day or two, and we can compare notes about what we discover.
Roger that.
Awesome.
Awesome. I've learned my
Okay.
lesson from
Alright,
previous
guys.
times.
So, let's see. Do I need to do anything? And
There's no little gnome to spot us at the beginning.
There's no
because we
little gnome.
stole it.
Nope.
What is this door
I mean,
over here?
what?
What door?
I think I found the outhouse.
Yes, there is an outhouse over there.
Yep.
Okay, excuse me a second.
So, yeah, what would you like to do? Let's start with outside. Is there anything you guys would like to do out here?
So is
that-
it just the building that's shadowy, or things around it too?
Just the
Like
building.
the plants. Okay.
Is that ring of mushrooms? Do I think that is anything? Just kind of want to check it out.
It does appear to be normal. It's just a regular ring of mushrooms. They are kind of dead.
Okay, I will break the circle of the mushrooms. I'll just
Okay.
kick some of the mushrooms away,
All right.
just so it's not a full circle anymore.
First
Alright.
thing,
I'm happy.
I
Hey,
want to do
guys,
is
let's go.
punch the house, in case it's gonna try to eat us again.
Okay. You go
Never
and
knows best.
punch the house. Nothing happens.
So this is that
What happens
house.
to just
This is
This
that
is
house.
that house.
This
Yeah,
is the house.
this is the house
Oh.
that ate our friends.
Well,
Yeah.
we gotta check it out before anything else. I can't just burn the house down. I mean, there might be some clues or something.
Well, if you want to, here's a perception check.
this smells funny.
Okay. So Lyra and Fester, you glimpse out of the corner of your eye. Yeah, especially Mamanga does not, but Lyra and Fester both glimpse dark, unearthly vines like shadowy tentacles twisting among the more mundane plants throughout the area, just out of the corner of your eye. They're only visible for a moment, and they're just ordinary. If you go to actually look at them, they're normal.
Can
I
I
think
use
we're-
my telekinetic hand to try to grab one as I see it?
Well, yeah, you can. It grabs it, and it looks like a normal vine when you actually look at it. You can give me occultism or religion to figure out what you're seeing.
All right, let's do this.
Oh my
Damn.
god. Big B, what's wrong? Come up here. Come here. You can jump.
Obviously,
Good boy.
guys, these are black tar roots. If you smoke them, you will get.
They are vines associated with predatory plant-like creatures native to the netherworld.
Do I know how to kill them? Maybe we should burn these roots.
Let me
start digging 'em up.
see. I think there may be something. No, I don't have anything. So it would be fire.
Fire. Hey,
Yeah, just
Mamanga,
fire.
you wanna shoot some
Yeah.
fire around here just to try to hit some roots? I want to see if anything happens.
Fire. Why would you think I can shoot fire?
Hey, you can't shoot fire? I thought you did fireballs and other sorts of fiery.
No,
Oh,
I've
no,
never
you
this-
look like somebody who shoots
Is
fire.
this Fester talking?
This is Fester talking.
No,
Obviously, I think you're something else then. Oh shit!
I've
Anybody got fire?
never.
Mamanga,
No fire.
Mamanga, he looks like a sorcerer. He should also be able to do fire.
Hey, I don't have. I gotta. You know what? I'm gonna light a torch, and I'm gonna start going and just
be a
hitting
shame
some of the plants and the roots and stuff.
If we had like a fire kineticist.
Yeah.
Did you say you didn't want to burn the house down?
Not the house, the plants.
And it is a stone. The main floor is stone.
Wait, but we lit it on fire last time, yeah?
You did. You lit the interior up.
Why is every fucking house we want to burn down made of stone or brick?
They're harder to blow
I'm sensing
down.
a pattern.
All right. So anyway, I'm gonna hit some of those roots and see what happens.
Okay. All it
John
does
Dirt
is
suddenly shoots
they
out some fire.
burn up.
So what
They-
the? Oh, look at that! You are
With-
amazing, Mr. John Dirt.
With that, does like the shadow disappear from our peripherals around there?
They the peripheral it doesn't really disappear, but it changes from a black twisting vine to a burnt black twisting vine. not alive anymore, but burnt.
We didn't hear any like little like
No screams or anything.
whispers
No.
or something. Huh, well. All right,
Did someone
let's
just
go
open
inside.
that door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
I was like,
Shoves
did it
it.
open on its own?
So, you step in. A thick layer of dust covers this living room like gray snow, and a canopy of cobwebs hangs from the rafters. Strange footprints are visible here and there on the floor. Most of the furniture has been removed from the room or broken into kindling, but the fireplace is cold. An ebony writing desk, conspicuously absent of writing implements or parchment, stands in one corner.
That's obviously a mimic.
There used
I'm
to be
gonna
a
shoot it.
ladder up to the upstairs there, right? Or was it there?
There may have been. Give me a perception check.
Because that's where my brother was in the attic. He was locked in the attic for being a male born to a hag.
Okay, so you, with that, roll exactly what you needed to see through
Easy.
the illusion. So you realize that there is this wall down here used to be a door to the basement. It still looks like a wall, but you can see the outline of the door kind of overlaid on top of it. And the same with the trap door and the lever to open it here.
Because this was the door to the basement where, you know, we killed Iron Tavia.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm the only one with knowledge of this blasted house.
Well, that
Well,
desk is not something that
I'm
was
gonna
here before.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab it with my knife.
Knife? You stick your knife in, and it goes in right next to some drops of blood that are on the table. Or on the desk.
Drops of blood. I will check that out.
Okay.
I want to see what's all about the drops of blood. Why can't I roll that?
So, dried blood drops cover the desk, and there's actually a well-used kitchen knife, also blood-stained, lying on top of it.
But I think this is some sort of cult practice or a religious kind of something or other.
Probably.
I'm gonna do my religion to see if I can figure it out. Nope, I have no fucking idea.
If I open the drawer on the desk, is there anything inside it?
You try to open it, and it's locked.
Anybody know how to pick locks or figure out what kind of...
There doesn't appear to
tool
be
people
a
Keyhole or
keyhole.
anything?
No.
Oh.
I look underneath to see if there's a button or anything. Look around the desk to see if there's like a...
There doesn't appear to be. The only thing out of place with this is the drops of blood. Yeah.
Yeah. How many drops of blood are on there?
There's a bunch of random ones. They don't look like there's too much. It looks like it's a bunch over time.
Oh, I will just
Poke your finger
cut
and
my
drop
finger
blood
and
on it.
drop one blood. Yeah.
Okay.
Put
You
one drop
do
of blood
that,
on the table.
and the drawer pops open.
All right.
Nicely done.
And it's not even like it, like, you hear it unlock. It, like, whoop, pops open for you.
Malorder
Alright, guys.
lump of flesh in the shape of a key. Amazing. Well-made drawing.
What's the drawing of?
Well-made drawing of a large manor with angled walls and a shallow roof. Its wide double door on the ground floor is flanked by 2 staircases leading to balconies on the 2nd floor. Should I just take all this stuff, or does someone else want to take stuff?
Take all of it, and then we can find out who can use the scroll of banishment and scroll of whatever that other thing is.
Spell immunity.
Spell immunity.
Does anyone recognize the manor that's in the drawing?
No one recognizes it. It's definitely not yours, and doesn't look like one any of the rest of you has seen.
Is there something different about it? Does it look like the one off of Evil Dead?
No. That would be the one in Evil Dead is a cottage.
Cottage or a cabin or something?
Yeah, it's a cabin. A cabin in the woods, as it were.
Scroll of banishment is either primal or arcane or occult. Which one of you two wants it, Fester or Mamanga?
Fester, I think, is divine.
Oh, well then it's Mamanga. Done.
Yes, divine. And
And
Mamanga is
spell-
occult.
Yeah, I'm a cult.
Spell immunity. Either of you can have then, because it's divine or arcana. Or you're a
Pathfinder.
cult, Mamanga?
Yeah, I'm a cult.
I thought arcana. Oh.
No, well,
He used
remember,
to be.
Oh yeah.
yeah. That thing that totally did not happen.
That's what the manor looks like, by the way, guys. I linked it in chat.
Oh, I'm in chat.
I'll pull the lever to go up to the attic. See, because
Okay.
we never brought my brother out, did we? Or did we?
Yeah, you killed him down here. You killed him
Yeah,
right
he
in this
jumped
corner.
down. I forgot he jumped down.
Yeah. So you pull that lever, and I need to be able to see. Okay, so
It looks like a
Hole in the
cape or
ground.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's something beside it.
Is that my
Cape,
brother?
Like shoes. Might be. Yeah, that's him. Look at that. There's somebody in there.
looks very
I was like,
different
I
from
couldn't
your old
figure out
brother.
What the hell that was? It looks
Alright,
like
I'm going
somebody under a blanket.
Teleport Lyra? Yes.
You're going
Okay.
up already?
Went up.
Can I look in this room? I just want to take a look, see what that is.
You definitely can. The room is almost entirely bare. Candle stubs surround a deep hole about 2 feet across, and a dried corpse wrapped in a red scarf is huddled near the hole. So you look in there. That's all you're seeing.
Interesting. I'll come back for that.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to go in there by myself.
Okay.
It's dangerous. Okay.
Okay,
So, Mamanga, I
so-
guess we're going upstairs.
Up the ladder.
Oh, up the ladder. Yes, right.
Yeah.
So-
Lyra's probably less guiding you guys and more like curious what's going on. Trying to figure out.
Okay.
So
Wait,
So that's.
Hey, Lyra, there was a body downstairs. Don't you think maybe we should?
Oh,
check
did
that
I,
out before we go crazy?
Did I leave one of you behind?
I don't think
No,
Mamanga.
we were just stacked
Oh,
up.
we're all
okay.
here.
I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if I saw 2 colors on there, but it was me and the dice. Okay. So you get up to the attic. A warm tunnel stretches to the south, where the mundane attic trails into an alien landscape. Its walls are soft and bruise-colored, with ridges of fleshy tumors and serrated teeth. A delightful smell fills the air. So, I need to select all of you, and
Does the smell familiar to me?
It does not. Oh, it just selected you. All 4 of you need to roll me this
That
fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
24 was a success. Easy.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And
Lyra high fives
guess-
dirt.
nice.
Cookies.
So it is an extremely tempting aroma, but you are not. You feel for a moment compelled to follow it onto that black mass at the end of the hall there, but you fight it.
is there any like rocks or debris or
Yeah.
random shit around?
Nothing.
I'll throw one of my rations onto where it was trying to lure us, basically, like over
Okay.
here. See what happens.
Let's see.
If it's motion based or It looks like a dead end, though, right?
It does look like a dead end.
Hey, John Dirt, you should throw some
Yeah,
fire.
it doesn't
Doesn't react.
doesn't react to the ration.
So it doesn't care about just like something being there. Well, we could either throw some fire at it or carry on, go back down.
There's a body downstairs we could pick up and throw into there.
Just
I,
yeet
uh,
torch at it.
Yeah.
I pull out a small rat figurine from my bag.
Okay.
It is your turn, Ratamore. And I
You're
will
sending-
summon.
You're sending your rat onto it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm for it.
Don't they get mad when you kill them too often?
He's literally a.
He's not summoned, or he's not like familiar or anything.
He's not familiar. Yeah, he's literally a statue. He's literally a figurine.
Like smoke.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I?
What
Oh,
it
there it
is?
is.
Oh, you found it.
I got it. Yep.
There we
I
go.
figured it out.
And now he should be at full health. There we go.
He's gonna come and explore the vines. He's gonna go and sniff
Okay,
the vines.
and stop there. And
A vine comes out
Go,
and wraps
Ratamore.
itself around him.
let's get some
Initiative.
Let's
Initiative.
Get some initiative. Initiative. You gotta have initiative. Let's get initiative. I just wasted my natural 20.
Wait,
Look at
why
that,
does it not show
33.
mine? It showed me roll, but it didn't roll.
Again.
The fuck?
That's weird. And there we go. There's Mamanga.
Another not 20.
Natural 20.
Jeez.
Y'all are
Damn.
speedy. I thought I was fast.
Gotta love it.
Well, until you realize that initiative's not based on dexterity.
Speed, perception.
Or-
Perception, yeah. So, Mamanga, you are up as some of the tumors on the wall climb out, and they look like this.
What the fuck?
Beautiful. Looks like Fester.
Hey.
Looks like
Hey,
festering.
Or handsome Tom.
I clean my
Oh,
holes.
That's harsh. Alright,
I
well-
guess right now that's probably what he looks like, right?
Gross.
God.
No.
Guy. Well, I mean,
think after this fight, I might call it.
Yes, we are at 15 minutes till we get to our 3 hours, because we started late because we were doing all that
Shenanigans.
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 Yeah.
Alright, so I gotta go over to the folders file though to pull them out.
And did I not add them to your companions thing? I did.
No, you did. I was trying to. I still haven't learned how to place
okay.
them on the.
So at the top of your thing, you've got the
Yeah.
3 little people, and you open that up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if you click on the picture,
Yeah.
and then you should be able to just click on the screen to place it.
Well, you know. Oh, there he goes. Somewhere. Oh, all the way over there. All right.
Okay. I will drag it on. I don't know why it did that. Let me get it inside. Where did you want to place it?
Right here.
Okay.
And we'll put the other one right there. Ta-da! Boop. And we'll have this one do the attack, which also I should have to hit now is the same thing. Come on. I said the same thing. Ah, maybe missed. Target strike. Roll. That's a miss. But
Yes. With a 33. Oh, yeah.
I think that's wrong.
That's wrong because for some reason it's not
Missed.
working from there. I don't understand why.
I was
So
very scared.
yes.
Yeah, that's
That is a hit, not a crit.
Cool.
Says
All
hit
right.
but miss.
So I will choose without knowing slash. Well,
Oh yeah, it
Because
does.
it's treating it as a saving throw instead of attack. for some
Yeah,
reason.
and I don't understand why.
It literally says attack, so.
Yeah. Okay, so slash right there.
cool. All right. So now that we've got this working, let's just keep the magic rolling. Why don't we? They don't look too tough, so let's just do this again. Because I'm evil. We're just gonna completely box all of them in. I'm a bad person.
Okay, and that one is a miss.
That one is a miss. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. And you know what? For kicks and giggles, why not? One more time, guys.
There's gonna be no
Yeah.
room for Lyra to get in.
That's not true.
I'll make room.
I always like to keep one by myself. They're my friends. Because, you know.
And that one is a hit.
Cool. Stick with the slash. Full damage. Yeah, stick with slashing. Very
Okay.
cool.
And
Enter.
that, you realize, takes more damage from that slash.
Sweet.
Fester, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to do this. My moonlight guy.
Okay.
Do it
One
on probably this
creature.
first guy over here.
Alrighty.
And I guess hit attack. Let's see the
Yep.
attack roll. Oh, missed.
Why? Oh, because.
Yeah, it has
Oh,
an
it's
attack thing here. So
get-
click there.
okay. Yeah. It increased but it's still a miss. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a miss.
So that means I can't do anything else except for a cantrip, right?
No. You can do anything that is one action.
Oh, but I can do a cantrip though.
If it's a one action cantrip. So guidance is your only one action cantrip. Heal and harm are both one action as well. And then your focus spells are also one action.
Okay.
And shield. Actually, you've also got shield at the bottom.
Okay, well, I'll just go and I'll do guidance to. Do I have to touch him? Guidance? 30
No,
feet?
it's 30 feet. So just
I'll-
target
I'll,
and then cast.
Okay, I'll do Lyra.
Thank you.
And that's that.
Oh no, I've been touched by Fester.
Ugh.
Does it feel good?
Mm,
I didn't actually touch you, okay?
Touched you
Just kinda
with his
winged it.
eyes.
Yes.
Stop undressing me. Well, I kind of want to do my cool new shit too, but I'll wait for next turn. I'm going to start with.
Hey, wanna
Hi.
see something cool?
Yeah. What's up?
Hold on. Where is it?
Oh, that thing you took?
Oh,
Can
wait,
you-
hold on. I have to impulse it first.
Oh,
Thanks,
okay.
John. I forgot that it wasn't just a passive.
Well, since they seem to be weak to slashing, I will open up with my tiger stance.
Okay.
And then I will go up to this guy and I will just give him the old 1-2.
Alrighty. Hit and crit. Nice. Usually miss one.
We're here for. That's what we're here for.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Enjoy that. Wait, why did it do lightning damage?
Electricity.
Because you got your shock.
Shock on a critical hit.
Oh, right. 54 damage.
And you've got
And the 1d4 bleed.
critical specialization as well.
Hmm.
So, first you've got stunning blows going, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to roll that for it. And just
Stunned
succeed.
one.
So, stunned one. Must succeed or be stunned one. So it
Yeah.
succeeded, so it's not stunned.
No.
But
Oh. Yeah,
critical
sorry.
specialization,
On a crit fail.
it has to make another one and also succeeds. So it's not slowed either.
Okay.
And
But still.
So good.
this
Dan.
one takes a 10 electricity damage too.
Oh, because I crit shock on a critical hit, electricity arcs out to deal an equal amount of electricity damage up to two other creatures within 10 feet. So both of
Okay.
those
I don't know if this one was in 10 feet. That was why I wasn't sure about the other one.
are about the same distance, yeah?
Yep, 10 feet, 10 feet.
So they each
if I
take
go
the
like
10 damage?
This, no, that's not going to do it. So I just have to, so change this to that. And that. There we go. There. They both took 10 damage.
Sick. Alright. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty, and then John, you're up.
Alright. I guess, yeah, as my first action, I think, because it's a single action, right? Yeah. Imposing your active, turn it on, you have free action. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Apply effect.
Okay.
Did that apply it to? Oh yeah, it did. Oh, sick! It actually does it to everyone.
Nice.
And it does affect the thralls. That is fantastic.
Unfortunately, they
actually
can't.
do for
Oh,
them?
actually, you've got your one that lets you do an attack with them. Your one focus spell. So yeah, they would get that extra fire damage as well.
So because I am technically affected by it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone shedding these embers gains a +1 status bonus to reflex saves and acrobatic checks, and can step as a free action once per round. So I am going to step here
As a free action. Cool.
as a free action. Oh, and it does take it away if I move.
And it moves it.
Oh. Yeah.
So now your
Oh,
rat
so it's
has
an aura.
Yeah, so it's my aura. It's
Mhm.
within my kinetic aura, the
Yeah.
circle that's always around me.
And
Is
remember,
what it
you
is.
have to
So
use you have to use an action to command your rat.
Yes. So I'm taking the free step there. I'm going to target this one and use an action fire blast.
Pew.
And your strikes deal 2 extra fire damage until the end of your turn.
Hit.
Is Elemental Blast a strike?
Yep.
Don't think it.
Isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, I guess
no,
not.
I'm pretty sure it's melee. It specifically says
Just
strikes.
says your strikes, yeah.
Alright, and he takes 8
pretty sure-
damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure strikes are melee attacks.
Okay.
And then as my last action, I'm going to command my Radimer, to attack this one.
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
Crit. Natural, just throwing out a natural 20 with that.
Just first time I've used
That's-
a Radimer in forever.
Oh, he didn't move first, so he doesn't get his 2 extra fire damage, though.
No, he doesn't.
So when you,
Well,
I believe he gets,
Wait, does he get
does
2
he
actions?
get 2 actions? He
I-
gets 2 actions.
Wait, oh my god. He's
Brandon, do you remember the minion rule?
I believe
Oh, crap.
minion, you need to spend an action
Yeah.
to
It
give it
says
2
it.
actions.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, unless it's also paired with the summon.
Right.
Trait,
Okay.
Yeah. Because a minion, yeah, you have to use an action.
Mhm.
It gets an actions and can't use reactions. You have to spend an action each turn to tell it what to do, otherwise it tries to run away from danger or cowers where it is. So
Okay.
yes, it would get a second attack action.
Yes, he does.
He's just headbutting this thing. Oh no.
Not biting, hit
Map
the side
8.
button, eh?
Oh, and a critical miss.
Feast and famine.
True.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Alright, so this one is going to target and attack and automatically hit and automatically
Just
kill.
gonna squish out.
So it like puts its hands on the ground and then goes whap and just slams into him. Body slams into him. And then
Easy come,
same
easy go.
here and slam, and doesn't matter what damage, kills it. And then we'll
What do your thralls look like as they're dying, again?
The typical, like, dusty,
Turn to dust.
like
Yeah.
sunken in skeleton, just like sort of collapsing in dry dust, like just pouring out, falling down.
and then Mrs. Radimer.
Mr. Radimer.
Mr. Radimer.
He missed Mr. Radimer.
Oh
Yes.
god.
He misses it.
So
This is
this
Hey.
one was
Hey, remembered the persistent bleed this time. Did you add a module for that?
No, I didn't change. So I think it might have been whoever you weren't getting the persistent bleed on.
Maybe it didn't have blood.
I don't think they had blood. Yeah.
Cool.
And here's Mamanga just randomly rolling dice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
That's
that was
okay.
myself.
It shows up for me because actually it shows up for everyone saying that you roll
Darn.
dice privately, but that's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's
I was
just
trying something out. I thought
it's
would be
funny when
I thought
it-
would be silent.
it's funny when it pops up.
My apologies.
It's like Pat constantly rolling a d20 to try to get a natural 20
Yeah.
on digital dice.
Rolling and rolling.
That's fair. Gotcha.
Okay, so it hits Lyra and deals
Ouch.
a lot of damage. God damn, 23 as it slams into you, and then it lets go with one of its arms and wraps it, or tries to wrap it around you.
As it bashes into me, I say, "Fuck off, you bag of pus." I try to kick back at it, but
And you do well enough to keep it from getting you. So then it goes in for its map 10 and misses you. And then it succeeds, so it loses that bleed, but it does take that damage. And then this one, what is their speed? Okay, so it is going to well, it's going to, I'm just going to delete the dead thralls. It's going to
Oh yeah.
kill that one and kill that one, and then it uses its last action to up to there. And we are at 3 hours and 1 minute, so this is probably going to put us just past 9 o'clock tomorrow. So we will end it there. So next week we'll be starting with Mamanga.
Very cool.
That's good.
God.
Alright.
All right.
Maybe I'll hit something next time.
Maybe.
Hey, the guidance helped. Is the guidance just for one?
It's all good.
Oh, I have to choose before rolling.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And it's good you didn't last time, because it would have been a waste on the hit and crit.
Yeah, crit. Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for joining us. We will see you next week. And yeah. Have a good night. Have a good week.
Have a good night, everyone.
Until next time.
Alrighty, and let's. What we will do is we will pick up next week. So, Pat, did you guys want to do the commercial?
For sure. We're ready. Cadence, you want to start her off? Okay, hold on. Ready, set, go. Hold on to your 20. I already screwed up. Hold on to your D20 bag and don't shrink away. Are you ready to take your Pathfinder adventures to the next level? Well, we've got something special for you.
Introducing Arkham Forge Toolkit. Arkham.
Yeah, you're good. The ultimate companion for game masters.
Masters and storytellers alike. And guess what?
What?
It's one-time payment, no subscription fees. Imagine that!
No way! The Arkham Forge toolkit can be used fully offline and an unlimited number of devices with just one purchase. That's right, unlimited. So whether you're planning your next dungeon crawl at home or preparing for your next Pathfinder Society mission, your toolkit is right there with you.
But wait, there's more. Easily import and manage your own content, build fully animated maps with real-time lighting, and hook up a TV or projector for an in-person gaming experience that will blow your party's mind faster than a fireball spell.
Whoa, that sounds intense.
It is.
Oh, manage your campaigns with a robust linkable note system because let's face it, keeping track of your epic saga is just as important as slaying that ancient dragon.